Julius Malema had been one man that I so much respect, in as much as people do not understand his views and they have chosen not to understand his views. The biggest problem in Africa is the white supremacy they have allowed, especially in South Africa, they've allowed the whites to take over so many majority of their land, and as such they think that going for Nigerians to insult Nigerians is the way forward. They don't understand that Nigerians are people that can do without anybody. Like a Nigerian can actually do without any other African country, and we are cool. Like we don't need you people to be fine. Now, the reason why you see some Nigerians in your country, that's South Africa, is the Igbos in their see. It's any country you go to that you don't see an Igbo man. Know that that country is not productive at all. Now, the Igbos are people who look out for opportunities to make ends meet, like business wise. They are investors, they are manufacturers, they are people that love to do business. Now, in the whole of Nigeria, we all love to do business. We all have our businesses. The Hausa people have their business. The Yoruba people have their business. The Cross River people have their business. We all have the kind of businesses we do. But the Igbos are people who don't just do indigenous businesses, they also travel out. They believe that when they travel to go to other places, they want to try out things. You see them travel to 1, 2, or 3 places to know which one will work for them. And when these things work for them, they now go bring their own brothers and then incorporate them into their businesses. Now, when you look at Nigeria as a problem in your country, you are missing the point. Because one would think that, okay, the white South Africans who have been your issue, like after the apartheid regime, they said, okay, the people have to find a way to coexist. Now you are coexisting, and each time they do things you don't like, you lash it out on your black Africans. And it's so funny. The Afrikaners have said in their own that they want to live on their own. They have their own area where they live in South Africa. That is not painful to you, but the one that pains you is the fact that a Nigerian is in your country. I just watched the video where Zimbabweans were some Zimbabweans were by the border trying to cross to South Africa, whilst some South Africans were also moving, because it's just like a stone throw. They are very close. So these ones can come here. I saw Zimbabweans coming to buy things from South Africa. I saw South Africans also crossing to Zimbabwe to do business. So they kind of do business through the border, and they don't even need plane to travel to each other's country. So I feel that this is an opportunity for us as Africans to look inward and find lasting solutions to whatever plagues us. The truth is that our leaders, our political leaders, do not care about us. I keep saying this, and I've always said it repeatedly. They do not care about us. But if you feel that constantly fighting Nigeria, coming out for Nigeria, disrespecting Nigerians is going to make a lead way for you, continue. But I will tell you the truth, it does not benefit any of us. Nigerians over the years have stood up to government, and then they got to this particular government who has said that nobody can go out to protest, but yet he was the king master of protest. With no problem, Nigerians went back to the drawing board to find out what will really make them become very successful. And you know that Nigerians own social media. When I mean Nigerians own social media, Nigerians have the highest social media following. Nigerians have the highest brand deals, like influencers. Nigerians have the highest businesses. You know, sometimes people feel, oh, because South Africans brought their business to Nigeria, or therefore means that Nigerians do not have businesses here. No. And some of you misinterpret and misrepresent things. How can you say Nigerians, there are over 1,000 South African businesses and we don't even know? So let's see, when you want to talk, I know some of you South Africans, you don't travel. So you don't travel and then you don't know what you are supposed to know. You don't travel. So some of them who have traveled have said they are very sorry for misunderstanding Nigeria. They are very sorry for not taking Nigeria as a place that is a very serious place, that most times they misunderstand Nigeria. They have said a lot of things. We are not people that hold other people for what the wrongs they've done for us to us. We rather let it pass. That is how we are. We allow it to slide. We don't even allow issues to bring us into problems, we allow it slide. So as a Nigerian, I have come to realize that even what people have said, oh, South Africans are still going through the trauma of apartheid. When did apartheid finish? That must be many, many years ago. So if you have not healed from that, Nigerians are not your problem. Now, someone came in my comment section to write that everything South Africa, that I should see a doctor. I say, no, you should check your mental health, because you guys are all who come for Nigeria, and when you get a reply, you begin to fake to become the victim. We cannot allow you to constantly bully us and think that we will keep quiet and watch you. No, Nigerians will not do that. Nigerians will give you a run for your money. Nigerians are the owners of social media. When I say that, I'm not mincing words. I'm saying it as it is, because wherever you go, Nigerians that have pursued Buhari from social media, he even banned Twitter in Nigeria. That's to show you how very, very powerful we are as a country. Where we want to do a thing, we stand up to that thing and do it. So if you want, you cannot say the white supremacy thing was the one that caught you. You now want to come and bleed on Nigerians who did nothing to you. No, we will not allow that. We are very, very consistent, and we are a very, very straightforward people. We will never ever allow you people get to a point where you feel that you can make us become cowards, or make us keep quiet, or make us not say what we are supposed to say. We will say it without any fear or favor. We will say it. You are too small a country to disrespect us as Nigerians. You must respect us. We are not your problem. And that is why I feel that Julius Malema is underrated in your country. Even though some of you say, Julius Malema is not a South African, Julius Malema is from Zimbabwe. You know, everything that doesn't work in South Africa, they will say it's in Zimbabwe. It's from Zimbabwe. Anybody that tells them the truth, they'll say the person is a Zimbabwean. So Julius Malema is a Zimbabwean, he's not a South African, because he doesn't even know his mother. 98%, yes, 98% of children in South Africa do not know their fathers. Yes, 98%, they don't know their fathers. Some of them said their mothers had to give their pregnancy to someone else. It's very rampant. A country where a 10-year-old is put in a family way. A 10-year-old, a 12-year-old got pregnant at 11, gave birth at 12, and she gave birth on New Year's Day. That kind of country, is it a normal country where a mother will give birth to a child and will never take care of that child, to ask the child, oh, don't go here, do this, don't do this. And then the child will continue to grow on their own, and they are being taken advantage of. That's because you people, they don't care. The men are not there. When the man impregnates them, they go. The other day I saw a lady, a South African woman, on social media wearing a very revealing bomb shot, and then with her holding her son and asking if anybody would take her as a baby mama, marry her as a baby mama, because they are not ashamed. It's not taboo in their place. In Nigeria, it's just recently people started doing this baby mama thing. It was never a thing. It was never a thing. In fact, even till now, as a baby mama, you are even ashamed to tell people that you're a baby mama. But in South Africa, it's a norm, because people, the level of parental irresponsibility in that country is something that should be studied and should be stopped and copped. Look at now. This is now that this girl, a 12-year-old, they even said that the number of 12, 13, 14, 10 years old that have been pregnant in South Africa is alarming. They want to, not apart from Amnesty International and other people that have talked, they want to open another body that will really, really look into it and sensitize the people, all those things. I was looking at them. I'm like, in this day and age, you people are still talking about something you should have done many years ago. I will not say the government failed. I will hold the parents accountable, because no matter what, even if your child will know a man, let him at least get to 18, 19. If they want to know, they should know. But in this case where a child is taking her innocence is taken away from her, because anybody who is not 13 is not a teenager. 12 years is underaged. So you people should thank Malema, who has been able to reason out of the box as a country. Some people say it's Malema that told them to go and give birth to children. Really? Did Malema say that underage children should go and give birth to children? Why would you people just sit down and lie over a man for just because you don't like him, just because he's talking about blacks? Blacks should come back and unite. That's just why you people will look for everything to lie against this man. Shame on all of you.